The Golden Touch, the story of King Midas.
In the ancient kingdom of Phrygia, there ruled a king named Midas. He was renowned for his vast wealth, ruling over a kingdom abundant in gold and riches. However, despite his great wealth, King Midas was never satisfied. His insatiable desire for more riches consumed him, and he constantly craved greater wealth and power. One day, as King Midas was strolling through his opulent gardens, he encountered a group of satyrs and their leader, the god Dionysus. Dionysus was the god of wine, merriment, and revelry. The satyrs were playing and singing joyfully in the gardens, and King Midas was struck by their mirthful and carefree nature. Impressed by Midas's hospitality and admiration, Dionysus decided to grant the king a single wish as a reward. He offered to fulfill whatever his heart desired. King Midas saw this as an opportunity to fulfill his ultimate dream, to possess the power to turn anything he touched into gold. Without hesitation, King Midas wished for the golden touch. "O great Dionysus," he exclaimed, "I wish that everything I touch may turn to gold." Dionysus, aware of the dangers of such a wish, warned Midas to think carefully before making his decision. He cautioned the king that his wish might not bring the happiness he sought. However, Midas was blinded by his greed, and he insisted on his wish. Granting his wish, Dionysus vanished, leaving King Midas with his newfound power. At first, King Midas was exhilarated with his golden touch. He touched a nearby rose, and it instantly turned into a gleaming golden flower. He clapped his hands, and the air around him sparkled with golden dust. Midas was ecstatic with his newfound ability, and believed he had achieved the key to endless happiness. Overjoyed by his golden touch, King Midas invited his closest advisors and servants to witness his miraculous gift. He turned ordinary objects into gold, one after another, with a simple touch. Word of his power spread throughout the kingdom, and people came from far and wide to witness the marvel of King Midas's golden touch. However, as days passed, King Midas began to realize the grave consequences of his wish. He could no longer eat or drink, for as soon as he touched food or water, they turned into solid gold. He reached out to embrace his beloved daughter, but she too turned into a lifeless golden statue in his arms. Filled with anguish and sorrow, King Midas understood the weight of his mistake. The very gift he had desired so fervently had turned into a curse. His insatiable greed had cost him the love and warmth of his family and friends. Distraught and desperate to undo the curse, King Midas sought the counsel of Dionysus. The god of wine and merriment took pity on the remorseful king. Dionysus told him that there was a way to reverse the golden touch. He advised King Midas to journey to the river Pactolus, which flowed through the kingdom. Following Dionysus's instructions, King Midas reached the river's banks. With a heavy heart, he waded into the waters, immersing himself fully. As the river's current washed over him, the golden touch began to recede. The gold dissolved into the waters of the river, and Midas's skin returned to its normal state. Relieved and humbled, King Midas realized the true value of his wealth. The lesson he learned was that true riches lie not in gold and material possessions, but in the love and compassion shared with others. He understood that the most precious treasures in life were his family, friends, and the simple joys that money could never buy. From that day forward, King Midas became a changed man. He ruled his kingdom with greater wisdom and fairness, and he treated his subjects and loved ones with kindness and respect. He shared his vast wealth with those in need, helping the poor and the less fortunate. The story of King Midas serves as a timeless reminder of the dangers of unchecked greed and materialism. It teaches us to appreciate the intangible treasures of love, compassion, and human connection above all else. And so the tale of King Midas and his golden touch echoes through the ages as a powerful moral lesson for generations to come.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my content, subscribe and share. And don't forget there are more stories to come.